May with you as Joe took the field in Happy Valley. He downplayed the significance of the milestone, but the Nittany Lions wanted it and perhaps were wound a little too tight. Dan Persa runs it in, and all of a sudden, Pat Fitzgerald's team up 14-0, and Persa loves the Drake, Mark. Drake Dunsmore.
What a fabulous job of body control, concentration, keeping your eye on the football, and bringing it in for the touchdown reception. Big time.
He got the foot down. Persa threw for 201 yards. One of only 2 catches in the game for Dunsmore. Northwestern up 21-0, but Matt McGloin came off the bench. Found Brett Brackett. Touchdown despite the pass interference call.
Oh, this is just a great catch. Now, he did use 2 hands, which isn't illegal, but he did get his feet down.
Rob Bolden, the freshman, started, but McGloin, the walk-on, came off the bench, and McGloin to Nate Cadigan. All of a sudden, Nittany Lions down 21-14. McGloin would then find Derek Moy. What do you think McGloin does for this offense, Lou?
Well, he makes great throws, but there has to be a chemistry because last week against Michigan, they were outstanding on offense. They dragged the first part of this game till he came in.
It was 21-21, and McGloin kept pitching that pill. It's incomplete to Brackett, but we got a PI penalty. Puts the ball down on the 4. From there goes Silas Red.
Oh, terrific job of making that jump cut right there, taking the ball in for the score for Penn State.
He had 131 yards on the ground. Penn State had a 28-21 lead. McGloin to Evan Royster. McGloin threw for 225. Royster scores 4 touchdown passes on the day for McGloin. In the 4th, Northwestern trying to rally, could have got it to within 7. Persa escapes traffic. He might have been across the line of scrimmage. Didn't matter. Trumpy dropped it, and Joe Paterno gets the victory. 35-21 the final. He is the first major college coach to reach 400 victories. He got the victory ride and addressed the Happy Valley crowd afterwards. And LSU, Crimson Tide, conventional wisdom had it, controlled its destiny in the national championship race, down 3-0 after a Greg McElroy interception. McElroy hit Trent Richardson for the touchdown. 3rd straight game with a touchdown catch for Richardson, but he bruised a knee on the play. Played some, but not a lot after that. 3rd quarter, Alabama had 2 defensive busts, Mark. 2-play, 94-yard drive. Ruben Randall scores.
And LSU takes advantage of it. Ruben Randall on a terrific route right here. Takes it all the way to distance. 75 yards, touchdown for LSU.
This is an LSU offense that had struggled all year, but Alabama answered immediately. Ingram goes in. He had 97 yards rushing. Bama back on top. Nick Saban told us last night that despite LSU's offensive struggles, he worried about explosive plays from big athletes like Russell Shepard. 41 yards into Tide territory led to a field goal. 4th and 1, they completely outfoxed Alabama, Lou.
Well, they really did. They ran a reverse here, very well executed. Great block there by Jefferson all the way down. That was a critical play. 4th and 1.
D'Angelo Peterson had that run, and Stephen Ridley finished it off on 3rd and goal. LSU got the 2-point conversion, all fired up to beat Nick Saban. 21-14, Drake Nevis. Boy, they love that Drake. He destroyed the interior of Alabama's offensive line all day. Caused a fumble that led to a field goal. But McElroy to Julio Jones, who beats Patrick Peterson. Julio had 10 catches in that one-on-one matchup against Peterson on the day. Down 3, the Tide has to get off the field to keep their national title hopes alive, and they cannot. Jarrett Lee to Randall. Put it right on the money, and the much maligned Lee, who had all the pick sixes a couple of years ago, completes the big pass, and LSU wins it 24-21. Big 6, TCU and Utah. Horned Frogs wearing the whites and rolling into Rice-Eccles, where the Utes had won 21 in a row, and this was on the TCU chalkboard. Fight them to hell, freezes over, and then fight them on the ice. They iced Utah pretty early. 7-0, Andy Dalton to Josh Boyce, Lou.
Oh, just a tremendous effort here. And I tell you, Utah had a lot of trouble with their left cornerback position this whole game.
93-yard touchdown. That TCU defense ferocious. Jordan Wynn stripped by Wayne Daniels. Frogs forced 4 turnovers on the day. TCU recovers in Utah territory. Then out of the Wild Frog, Marcus Jeremy Curley, the wide receiver to Mark Johnson.
I was so impressed not only with his play, but he threw a perfect spiral.
It was a beautifully thrown ball. Wynn would throw over the middle right to the wide-open Tanner Brock, who's on scholarship for Gary Patterson's Tough Ball Club. He'd take it to the 4. Frogs stuck it in. Made it 30-0 on the next play. They even got a chance to play the backups and got the craziest play you'll see. They put it on the ground, and Wayman James. This is a fabulous parting gift that TCU is giving Utah as they head to the Pac-10. 47-7. Chris the road against Texas A&M. Landry Jones and the Sooners had all kinds of problems. Landry couldn't handle the snap. And just like that, A&M has a bucket and they're up 2-0. Later in the quarter, 9-0. 4th down and goal. Keep an eye on Von Miller. This guy's known as a pass rusher. What a great play on DeMarco Murray.
Outstanding. What a great swim move to get around the end of the line of scrimmage and make the tackle in the backfield.
Now, 19-17, Stoops dialed up some trickeration. Should have worked, but James Hanna drops it. John Nemo, who threw it, couldn't believe it. Ryan Tannehill. Lou, this team's different since he's taken over for Gerard Johnson. Here's Ryan Swope.
He really has. He gives them an impetus. You can't explain what it is, but there's just something about a quarterback's chemistry. It makes the team play better, including your defense.
How about the defense? Aggies stopping the Sooners on 4th and goal again, right on the doorstep. How about a 3rd time? Do I hear a hat trick? Guess who's there? Miller again to hit Murray first. What a great job by Tim DeRuyter's defense, the defensive coordinator for the Aggies. Gig 'em. 33-19, and Stoops' team goes down. Wasn't the only Big 12 team that had trouble on the road. Nebraska, you know what I say? You just don't walk into Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, roll your in headgear out there, and stroll out with a victory. Not when Austin Arnaud's going to find Josh Lenz for 31 yards, and then Arnaud on the quarterback sneak. Arnaud, R2, play will later be reviewed, and did too. Broke the plane. Cyclones down 24-17 on the ensuing kickoff. What do you think happened, Mark? Where should the football be for Niles Paul?
Riveted to your rib cage.
Is it?
No.
It's on the ground. Cyclones have it on the ensuing drive. Arnaud to Alexander Robinson.
This is just a very nice throw here. He stands in the pocket, puts a great deal of speed on the ball for a touchdown.
The Cyclones have it tied at 24. They're trying to go up. 55-yard attempt from Grant Mahoney's wide right, and we head into overtime. Nebraska has its first possession. Rex Burkhead went for over 100 yards. He had a terrific game and several nifty runs like this. Burkhead going in. Nebraska 31-24. Iowa State's possession. Arnaud answers. Jake Williams. Touchdown. Now Iowa State can line it up. They can tie. Oh, no, they're going for the win. Daniel Cool. He had him for a moment, but Eric Haig saves the day for the Huskers.
Well, if the passer leads them to the outside, they complete it and they win. That's the thin difference between winning and losing.
31-30, Pelini's team stays among the ranks of the once beaten. Texas in full free fall, going to Manhattan to take on Kansas State. Colin Klein went for over 100 yards on the ground, Mark.
And no one touches him. Terrific execution on the blocking scheme right here. Takes it in for the score.
Luke, Garrett Gilbert's having all kinds of problems.
He's having trouble just getting consistency on offense here. They're down in scoring position. The pass is intercepted by Ty Zimmerman. Notice the good blocking he receives from the defensive people.
Watch Mack in the background. Cost him a scoring opportunity. Told you Klein, the quarterback, went for over 100 yards. So too did Daniel Thomas. Kansas State was whacking Texas. It was 39-0 at one point. Defense, jump in it for this highlight. Illinois and Michigan, a Big Ten shootout that's never been matched. Denard Robinson to Roy Roundtree. He went 75 yards. I thought Illinois had a great strategy on Roundtree. They were going to let him run through their secondary until hopefully he would cramp up in the second half. He had a Michigan record, 246 yards receiving, and then Robinson would find Junior Hemingway, Mayday.
A terrific job by Junior Hemingway coming back, getting the football right here. And watch him. He's not going to quit on the play. He's going to continue with the play. Gets around the edge, takes it in for the score. Another big play by the Michigan offense.
That would be a movable feast by Hemingway. Michigan takes the lead. 38-31. Michigan had a little trouble with this play all day. Mikel Leshoure runs the wheel on the throwback. Shieldhouse found him. We're tied at 38. But wait, there's more. Robinson had a headache and was dizzy, so Tate Forcier came into the game. And Rich Rod would see Forcier. He almost dropped the snap. Then he dropped the ball trying to pass it. And Illinois has it deep in Michigan land. And from there, Mikel Leshoure would take it in.
Well, this is just a nice, awful effort here, offensive effort there. Great power, great strength.
Now later in the fourth, Wolverines down by 7. Illinois couldn't get a stop against them either, Lou. Here's Vincent Smith.
Well, this is the amazing thing. Illinois is a pretty good defensive football team, but Michigan's had trouble all year, and both of them looked like it was flag football.
Forcier avoided the rush under 2 minutes to go and finds his man, Daryl Stoneham. 45-45, we're headed into overtime. First possession for the Wolverines. Here goes Michael Shaw.
Oh, just hand it to Michael Shaw. He's going to use his speed, take it to the outside. He doesn't get touched. Nice execution on the right side. Good power blocking by the Michigan offensive line.
52-45, last chance for the Illini. LeSure is sure. Go to double overtime. Tied at 52. Illinois' first play of the double overtime. Watch LeSure again.
Rick Robinson, defensive coordinator, Michigan. They've run this before.
Oh, yeah, all
I
day.
don't understand why Illinois didn't run that play 10 times.
They should have. Every time he was wide open within 20 yards. Now, this could have saved the game for Illinois. As not for whom the ball is thrown. The ball is thrown for the Hemingway. And he caught it on the deflection and scores, and Michigan has it tied at 59. So now we go to the third overtime. This is where you have to go for 2 after you score, and certainly you know they're going to score because nobody's stopping anybody in this game. Shaw goes in. Michigan has to go for 2. Forcier would dial up some more of Hemingway's works, and Michigan has a 67-59 lead. Illinois answers again. LeSure. Now, Illinois needs 2 to tie to send it to quadruple overtime. Shieldhouse, pressured.
He has the ends coming open, didn't have time to get off. Had he been able to get off, it would have been the 4th overtime.
67 standings. That's because I knew they were about to go to Stanford and get a whooping. I wanted to make sure to get it out there early. Stanford in Arizona. Andrew Luck finds a wide open Chris Owusu. Touchdown, Cardinal. Lou, how did he get so open?
Oh, what a great stop-and-go move. Watch him like he's coming in. Boy, that is as well executed as possibly could do.
I don't know if there's an offense that executes its style better than Stanford. Same score in the second, 1st and goal. Take a look at Stanford's play design. You got big James McGillicuddy, 6'3", 307 coming across. Got Owen Marisic. Now it's his turn, 6'1", 244, the fullback linebacker. So Stephon Taylor. That's pretty easy. You like that power football, don't you, Mayday?
They weren't trying to fool anybody.
No, they run right at him, boy. Arizona defense had some confusion, and Taylor would bounce it outside. Luck throws for 293 and a couple of touchdowns. Stanford destroyed. South Carolina plays Florida next week for a chance to go to the SEC title game. Good thing this game didn't mean much because Woo Pig opened up a can. Steven Garcia finds Alshon Jeffrey. Jeffrey, he's good for one of these a game, Lou.
He is a great receiver and only a sophomore.
The Gamecocks missed a field goal. Now in a 17-7 game, Spurrier tries to fake punt, and Arkansas is ready. Turn it over on downs. And Niall Davis doing it on the ground, Mark.
Oh, nice job making the move there to the outside, gets to the edge, and look at the sweet feet down the line, gets it in for the score.
You know, Petrino's best offenses have always been very balanced, and early in the season they couldn't run the football, and this guy is starting to give them a running threat to go with the passing arm of Malik. 41 and win. Iowa trying to remain in that log jam of teams with just 1 loss. Then Chapel would find Deweese Wilson.
Nice job of standing tall in the pocket. Deweese comes up with the play even though he gets knocked around there. 1st and goal.
Chapel would score on the next play. It's 13-12. Indiana had the lead. Ricky Stanzi. Hello, McNutt.
Very nice throw here, nice catch. But what set it up was his pump fake to an out route, bringing the receiver open over the middle.
But on 4th and 10, just over 30 seconds left. Chapel right on the money. Oh, DeMarlo Belcher dropped it. Right in his hands. Belcher had 7 catches on the day, but he needed 8. And he couldn't hold it, and Iowa escapes. Still one of the 4 teams in the Big Ten with only 1 Mizzou, a 1-loss team, having lost only on the road against Nebraska. But over 8 minutes to go. Kendall Lawrence, gone, Mayday.
Nice job, the offensive line. Getting out front, knocking down defenders right there in the open field, and no one touches him. He's going to go 71 yards for the touchdown for Missouri.
Missouri had a 14-0 lead in Lubbock, but all of a sudden, guns up. Taylor Potts, Lyle Leong.
Oh, just a great throw here. The one thing Texas Tech can do is they can throw and catch.
Under 7 minutes to go. We're tied at 17. I'm sorry, they can do what?
Throw and catch.
Throw and catch. Potts and Leong did so again. Leong, 9 catches, buck 23, 2 touches. South lead at stake. And Oklahoma State's Justin Blackman returning from a 1-game suspension. This is why they want him back, Mayday.
Definitely. What a terrific job on the pass here. A fade over the shoulder, just comes down with a touchdown pass over the defender.
Whedon likes to throw to Blackman, Lou.
Well, this is just a great throw and a great catch here. He doesn't quite get in, but he is the #1 receiver, averaging over 156 yards a game in reception.
You know, Whedon threw for 435 yards, completed 34 passes, both Oklahoma State records. Now Blackman on the slide. Now Blackman, reverse! Blackman had 242 yards from scrimmage on the day, a 69-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage in the second half. This was a laugher. Baylor not in Oklahoma State's league yet. Double nickels to 28. Pokes in first place in the Big 12 South. Colorado and Kansas. Kansas down by 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, guys, James Sims then went off. Lou, because I know you love the basketball analogies. This is a run that would have made Bill Self proud. A 35-0 run in 11 minutes and 5 seconds, Mark.
Tell you what, it's going to be tough for Dan Hawkins to keep his job after a loss like this.
Colorado's AD, Mike Vaughn, said after the game that Hawkins would stay in place for the rest of the season, but they blow a 28-point lead and lose to Turner Gill and the Jayhawks rock chalk. Carolina and Florida State, both in the ACC Atlantic Division. Carolina trying to punt, snapped it right over C.J. Fiegel's head. He decides to kick it out of the back of the end zone. That's an illegal kick. Florida State would get the ball on the doorstep and punch it in for a 35-34 lead. Under a minute to go. Casey Barth to put the heels back on top. Toe meets leather. Good. Tar Heels 37-35, under 20 seconds to go. Christian Ponder trying to save his team. Remember, it was Ponder who had the fumble against NC State in the waning seconds in their last game. Now, the Seminoles have a chance to save themselves. Dustin Hopkins. Oh, don't even say it for Florida State.
Wide right. How many times wide right?
North Carolina is in the Atlantic race. They pull even in the loss column with Florida State. 37-35 the final. Miami hosting Maryland. Under a minute to go. Miami down 20-18. The freshman Stephen Morris just had the red shirt yanked off in the last game. Leonard Hankerson, 26-20. Last chance for Maryland. Danny O'Brien looking for Adrian Cannon. He can't hold it, and Maryland only had 1 conference loss before this one. Now they have 2 losses. They're in the Atlantic with Florida State and North Carolina. North Carolina State, opportunity to jump in the lead, and Russell Wilson, this guy set a record for most passes without an interception, 379. He's thrown 11 this year. Afforded a scoring opportunity. Jamie Harper gives Clemson the victory, and the Tigers are still in the race, 14.
USC hosting Arizona State. It would be a wild one. Into the third quarter, Arizona State down 29-14. Laquan Lewis deep in his own end zone says, I'm going to give it a go. And Lewis is headed eastbound and down. Loaded up and trucking. 100-yard kick return. Sun Devils down 8. Fourth quarter now. Arizona State just down 2. Stephen Threet for Jamal Miles. 9-yard touchdown connection. Sun Devils take a 33-29 lead. Now, Arizona State kicking the extra point. Miserable Saturday for kickers all over college football. Thomas Weber's extra point attempt blocked, picked up by Torrin Harris. He is going to take it all the way, so instead of being down 5, USC is only down 2. 33-31, it opens a whole world of possibilities. Ensuing USC drive, lining up for the 29-yard field goal. It is good. USC take a 34-33 lead. That's your final.